Two more things
in
before
revenue,
we go,
yes.
depending on the time, because we're really pressed for time now. One of them is the response from the coordinating minister of the economy, the former one, about your allegations against how you misuse the accounts. Well, she says in one of the papers as well that withdrawals from the ECA were discussed at monthly meetings of the Federation Allocation Accounts Committee, which attended by finance commissioners from 36 states, that it will be not true for you to say that they unilaterally spend those monies without consultation, and that they have gone ahead to publish the revenue that they got, and that different states, including you, did not publish yours.
No, but you know, I think with all due respect to former Minister Oshiomhole, she knows how to play around. I don't want to say lie with statistics. I have made this point that she keep opening only part of the pages and not the entire book. The logic of transparency is that the Honorable Minister must publish in full what is accruing to the Federation account month to month and what is distributed to who. What she has been publishing is that this is what went to federal government, this one went to each state government, this one went to local government. What she has never published simultaneously is what is it that accrued during the period, out of which this said some was distributed. So you can net what is distributed from all that was collected so that we can see what was left in the SS code. Now you can see her changing, changing the goalpost. The authority to spend, Oshiomhole was a member of the National Economic Council. I was a member. And we've asked her, and I'm on record as asking her, don't give us verbal report on matters of Federation account. Give us written report. And the power to spend is not vested in commissioners. She knows that. You look at the Constitution and tell me which section gives the commissioners of finance, presided over by a finance minister, all of them unknown to ballot. They are not elected. They are not the people elected by Nigerians. The membership of NEC is clear. The governors, chaired by the vice president, representing the president, the CBN governor, and other federal relevant ministry like Ministry of National Planning. Now, how will she avoid this level of responsibility? Because I'm accountable. When people are abusing governors today, nobody is talking about finance commissioners. So they are not even finance minister. No, why would she rather have the conversation with ministers of, a commissioner for finance and not the governors? So she has explanation to do.
But it's not the governors that attend the FAC meeting.
No. The decision to take money from SS Crude,
Okay,
that power, not should have been. That power is vested in the National Economic Council. National Economic Council is an institution created in the Constitution. The one she's referring to is her own administrative arrangement.
Okay, we know you've spoken about this before.
So she has no authority. But also let's make this point. This 2 billion is the last sum. Because in her last report, she said we have 4.1 billion. She said so orally, but it was captured in the minutes, right? Only to come at the last minute, and they said, oh, X is left. If you ask her, what is it that she paid for? Because they stopped augmentation. That is to say, if they were augmenting, it means that even if there is a drop in price, they will take from SS Crude to make up the difference. So if they were doing that, you would have the kind of situation that you have today in the state where revenues have dropped by about 45%.
Let's get your concluding thoughts on this last matter, which is the leadership of the National Assembly. Yes. You've spoken before that the party is supreme. In fact, you use the analogy of golf. You said it's not golf, it's football, and that it has to be teamwork. What is the solution now? Because are you looking at, or is the party going to consider the options of, it's either they respect the opinion of the party with respect to the principal officers as submitted by the party, or what would the party do?
Well, as you will appreciate, I am just a small voice at the level of the party at the national level. I am only a member of the National Executive Council, so I'm not able to speak with authority as to what the options are. But I think it's very unfortunate if we all canvass for votes, and it is very clear that none of our faces, myself inclusive, none of our faces was on ballot. What was on ballot was APC with the broom as a logo. And the broom is also significant that you weave various sticks of brooms together to have a broom that you can't break. As the individual stick of broom, you can cut it. So more than anyone else, we understand the power of unity, of working together. And so people voted for APC. No portrait of any senator, of any House of Rep, or of any governor that appears. And therefore, the basis, the foundation for the argument that we should all listen to the party derive from the process in which we assume office. And I think it's a shame if anybody thinks that you can outsmart the party. But at this point, this is not an issue that we can win by, exchanging positions in pages of newspaper or through the electronic media. I think the party recognizes that there is need for more conversation on this issue. But like I've also said elsewhere, the problem with a party that is founded on social democracy, that is open, is not a one-man rule, is that you will have cocktail of voices, there will be disputations, there will be contestations, there will be alignment and realignment. All of these are healthy. The only thing that is unfortunate at this point is the way in which this contestation led to an outcome such that we have, particularly in the Senate, a situation in which APC is the head and PDP is the neck. Now, this combination is not usual at all. And I believe that as a party, we all recognize that we need to continue the conversation on this and see how this can be resolved in a peaceful manner. I am confident that sometimes there is benefit in having your challenges early, so that you recognize that the environment, that no one man has full control. And so because you have these challenges early, you also have enough time to look in one and see how you can sort them out. APC will emerge from all of this seeming confusion much more stronger, much more powerful, and much more supportive, and will be able to deliver on the promise of change upon which the party was elected.
Governor Adams Oshiomhole, thank you very much for coming today.
You're welcome.
All right, and we'll be back in just a moment. We've got other matters as well today, so please don't go away.